It is now the finale.
Well, do voice communications. It's the closest to it.
Alright, so we go over here.
What's AJ yelling at people for?
It's just a bunch of assholes on Xbox Live.
Oh. Why are we paying them any attention?
It's not assholes on Xbox Live, it is the fact that there are too many goddamn perverts and Xbox has no way to report them.
Oh, here it is.
I think there was a report function that
There is
covers
definitely
stuff
a
like that.
report system.
Yeah, you might have to do it directly through their website, but...
You can't, they don't care. There's no way to report perverts.
I think you can file under harassment, but yeah.
Are they doing it? Are they messaging you directly, or is it just like...
Yes, I've had many things message me directly. I have people follow me and send me things that say, check out this naked dick, and many questions of, hey, can I have your picture? Hey, are you even a girl? Hey, sexy, how you doing? And all this bullshit.
That you really should file under harassment.
They don't
care.
Deadlock, they don't give
There
a
are
shit.
many women that have complained to Xbox that they get harassed sexually all the time, and Xbox doesn't care.
These lonely teenagers. And weirdos.
Mostly weirdos.
Yeah. Like, even teenagers tend to have more tact than that.
No.
Okay, at least I did. I understand I was a bit of a minority.
I think it depends on the group that teenager associates with.
That's fair.
Also, there we go, got Luigi.
I hung out with a rather well-read, diverse group of otaku that was predominantly female, so I learned...
Apparently they added that their profile can be sexually inappropriate, so that's what I've heard it is.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I learned, like, I hung out mostly with female friends growing up, so I learned very quickly what verbiage and behavior it was acceptable and which ones would earn me a slap to the face.
How about using common sense? That seems like a good one.
Some people
Deadlock
Common sense, what's that?
Yeah, some people don't get that, or they lose that. It happens.
Yeah, regular teenagers are usually devoid of common sense.
Also...
Anyways, I timed that. It was 47 seconds.
Wow.
What did you time exactly? Did you start from when I was able to move?
The moment that it started fading in, that's when I started.
Oh, that's not how that works.
Yeah, that's the start of the battle.
No, the start of the battle is when the start of the battle is when I can actively do something.
No. It's the start of the battle is right when the fade-in happens.
That is not.
Because you are locked into the battle.
Zach, can you confirm? I mean, Chris, agree or disagree?
I'm not weighing in on this, I'm just watching.
Alright, so... This is gonna be really... difficult.
6 Pokemon that you have to catch, right?
Yes.
Alright, so...
Don't fuck up.
Without...
I have no easy way to go about this. So from right from the beginning, I'm just gonna throw a ball and hope for the best.
Not gonna try to get someone out with, like, body slam or...
Now I'm gonna hope for the random RNG chance to catch it.
Yes.
Damn.
Not surprising.
I don't get why they view this as an acceptable thing. There's dating websites for these kinds of people.
Also,
They
don't
probably
try
got
to...
kicked off with them.
Oh, yep, there's Shadow Fire.
I also don't recommend using voice to try and tell them off, because that only just confirms what they want.
Oh.
And it also drives a reaction out of you.
I think the only people who use voice communications for are you three.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I just remember hearing something about using the... I heard one you saying, use communication or something.
The only time I've ever heard anyone use the voice messaging feature was for hate mail. And it was priceless to listen to.
Yeah, we live in a virtual world, most of whose game communities are notoriously toxic. I'm not touching that shit with a 20-foot pole.
Alright, we got one. Executor.
Face
So
palm.
he has all the legendary birds, Rhydon,
Executor.
Executor, and who else?
Tauros, I'm pretty sure. Or Kings. Yeah, no, Tauros.
Yeah, it's Tauros.
It's a strange ensemble.
Nope.
Hey, you got the flinch.
Then I realized that this guy is a Gen 1er.
I'm trying to do damage, I'm trying not to kill them. That's the hard part.
But
Bless you.
That's
Zach, kill them all.
Damn. Whoa, well, just his hair went out for a second.
yeah, the birds are going to be your biggest issue.
Yeah. Shadow Fire, it's taking out whoever it's hitting. Actually, I don't think that'll... Oh no, it's a Shadow type, it's not Fire type. Oh! So one of these guys is going down, but that's fine.
Shadow End.
I think that does like half his HP.
Well, it should be easy to catch Executor now.
Yeah.
Assuming it doesn't kill itself.
It won't. It does half of its current, not half of its max.
Shiny Espeon just looks seasick to me.
This version of it, yeah, but the regular shiny Espeon's like a sage green, like a full sage
Yeah, it's
green.
actually a more nice green.
I don't know. Big boss.
I think the first time I encountered it was in the Battle Frontier and Emerald version, and I remember thinking that my game was glitching the fuck out because I forgot that shinies were a thing.
So this should be able to do that. Thunder Wave on the Moltres.
Like, how many shinies have you guys legitimately encountered in Pokemon games? I've seen 3.
I technically never.
3. If you
Not
ca-
counting, not counting the red Gyarados because that was a gift.
2.
Did we count ones we were shiny hunting for?
I think it just means natural encounters, not purposely trying to
Yeah,
look for
I mean,
them, not
like,
trying to breed them.
accidentally, like you weren't expecting to encounter it.
4.
Yeah, 2 for me, and both of them were Combies.
The first one was a Bronzor that I found in the cave where the Gibble are.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was a Geodude in the first Dark Cave in Fire Red. I could not catch him. Yeah, he escaped me, so that was sad. The third one was it a Kakuna? Was it a... Was it a Weedle? I don't remember. Either way, he became known as Metadrill. And the fourth one was an Absol that I caught in Oras. I was just passing through one of the routes. I was like, oh, shiny.
Yeah, mine were a Tentacool in Silver, like the OG Silver. And that was in that little surf route between Johto and Kanto, like when you go from... I always forget the starting town in Johto's name.
Not Little Root.
No, Little Root was Gen 3.
Yeah.
Was it Twin Leaf?
No, that was also Gen 3.
Really? I thought that was...
No, that was Gen 4.
That's right. Ubar?
No, I think that was the town in Gen 3. Can't remember.
Well, whatever. It was the surf route between that and that cave that gets you to the Indigo Plateau. I found a silver Tentacool there.
Alright, got Executor.
The second was a shiny Aron at Victory Road in Ruby version.
Lucky.
And the third and final to date was I think it was a pink Minchino in a Friend Safari in X and Y.
Also, real quick, if anyone hasn't seen it, Amphrose's like picture in this looks pissed. Like perpetually just looks pissed.
I can't imagine a pissed off Ampharos.
Well, there it is.
No, you're right, it does.
Ampharos is here to kick some ass.
And shit, at this point, it'll just be you and that uncatchable Moltres.
Well, trying now to catch it. I've been
How many
switching.
maximum attacks do you have?
I think I have 3. And then I got like 9 normal revives or something. Wow, this Moltres does not want it. Does not want it at all. Please, not the Emperors.
I
Alright.
love how these basically just slightly revved up versions of their Pokemon Snap sprites.
Hey, don't you diss
no.
on the Pokemon.
Oh no, yeah,
Snap.
I'm not dissing on Pokemon Snap. Believe me, I love that fucking game.
no, the Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon are all the models from Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah,
just- they-
either way, I'm looking at the fire on Moltres' wings and tail. I'm thinking, God, it just looks so beautiful.
Again, it's because they just reused the model. So it was lazy. But hey, I understand. There's a lot of work back then, especially when they didn't have much to work with.
Mm-hmm. Well, it still kind of chugs these days. If you get 2 people in a doubles match and you get 4 Moltres on the screen at once, the game kind of has an aneurysm.
Okay, let me try a timer ball. I don't know how many turns it's been, but
Then again, I don't know how the modern games handle it. I understand there's a new Moltres in town now.
well, there will be soon. I don't think it's not in yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be
Galarian birds.
it'll be in with
as
one of the
well as-
DLCs. I'm not sure which one. Probably the
I
second
think
one.
it's the second. Yeah, I think it's the second one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's also the one that's bringing all the legendaries in.
I don't know if that one's gonna have all of them. I think they're gonna split it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
Well, we'll have to see when
It's like
it
kind of like
happens.
this little dungeon.
Big boss, no.
Boss.
when they
You're dead.
return to Pokedex in its entirety, I shall emphatically go out and purchase the game.
It's not. Even with all the legendaries, it's not.
Yeah, they've already said that they will not be putting the whole deck on.
I still theorize that they're gonna be adding adding another region, but yeah, we'll see.
Well, they're adding 2
Only-
islands, I know.
Only time will tell.
Well, if the new region has all the shit like this one was supposed to, I'll buy it.
And if it's more than 10 routes, maybe.
Oh, is that all the Galar was?
Yeah, Galar only has 10 routes.
And the disappointment continues.
To be fair, it also had the one large massive area, which is 1 route, right?
Actually, I don't think it's considered a route, it's just considered its own thing.
What, the wild area? Well, you have to
Well,
pass
yeah.
through the wild area to get to more places, so yes, it is kind of a route.
I mean, like.
Well,
but
no,
if
I'm
we-
talking about routes, actual numbered routes.
No, it's not numbered.
That's what I'm talking
But,
about.
I mean, fair enough, but at the same time, you can't just, like, talk about the routes of the Generation 8 and not talk about the wild area. That just seems criminally unfair to it.
I mean, yeah, but it's not a route, which I was specifically mentioning when I said route.
Well, it is a route, it's just not a numbered route.
No, that's not a route.
Explain to me
Would
what
we
a route
blame
is,
A
then.
Gale of Darkness for not having routes?
Technically, no, these games don't have routes.
I mean, do we blame it for that, though?
No, but it's built off of a different set of ideas rather than going with the traditional Pokemon set. There is no going out and exploring and catching your Pokemon. There's going to town and stealing Bob's Dark Squirtle.
There we go, we got the Moltres.
Finally. 2 more birds to go.
Yep. Then he goes
And I'm
to
still also
Articuno.
not a complete fan of the,
This is the best option, actually. I'm glad this one came out before Zapdos did.
I'm still also just not a fan of the wild area in general.
New things scare MJ. Oh, good. Now I can't switch. That's actually not good.
That's actually not.
Insofar as I'm concerned, the best thing to come out of the Gen 8 games has been Nessa.
Nessa. Oh god, what's her name? The
B.
fighting gym leader.
B.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget B.
And Wooloo.
See, B looks like she can kick your ass, and that's strangely appealing.
I think in her background, I think it's on her card that she gives you. Her parents basically forced her into doing fighting stuff. From what I understand, and she just likes to go out and go shopping, but she's still so dedicated to her training life. She's a cinnamon roll.
So even better, she's a cinnamon roll that can break your arm if you step out of line.
Yeah, she has a Twilight episode if you haven't seen it. It's really nice. Shadow Chill. Oh. That's not good.
Super effective special move. Probably won't.
But no, I felt that the area was a little too large. It really should have been split up into 2 or 3 smaller areas.
It kind of is.
It is.
Not really.
It's a bunch of different areas. You can choose where to go.
Yes, it's one giant area with no loading walls or anything. But it's still all really cramped for how big it is. They stuff like, what, 9 different weather zones in there?
Yeah. Who cares?
It is jarring to go from.
It's not really
watching-
jarring. It's like, oh, here's
It's
this.
jarring.
Oh,
It really doesn't fit
When you
anything.
can go through 4 different weather types in the span of 10 seconds.
Especially if you're on the bike.
got the Tauros. It's not really that big of an issue. You guys are making it
is
seem like
for
it's...
people.
What?
It is for some people.
It's really not that big of an issue.
Yeah, like I'm a no Dexit guy. Like that's
Honestly-
kind of the irredeemable sin for that game in my mind.
Honestly, my biggest problem with the wild area in general is going on low. Oh, God, the frame chugging it does when you go on low.
Oh, that's a Nintendo problem. That's not the game's problem. That's because
And it's part of the game's problem,
That's-
because for some reason they thought it was a good idea to have 64 freaking people out at the same time.
When their game can barely handle 2 to 4.
Like the more I hear about it, like now that it's been out for a while, it just sounds rushed and incomplete.
It is. It's
Oh,
the Gen
yeah.
6 scenario all over again. Except X and Y was at least more remotely stable.
Okay, X and Y fell flat because they built up like the possibility of a Pokemon Z being a thing. And then that project just completely fell flat and we got trace elements of it in Sun and Moon.
Yeah, it felt tacked on in Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
It
and
was
then Sun and
extremely
Moon's
tacked on.
and then Sun and Moon's little ultimate version fell flat because it was basically just Sun and Moon with a couple of small negatives.
Yeah, no, that... I was
At least
not happy.
Crystal, at least the other games like Crystal, Emerald, and that stuff added stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, like
you can argue that it did, because it did add some stuff.
I mean,
It added something, but not enough to really set it apart from base Sun and Moon.
No, I'm not arguing that at all. I'm just saying that you can't say it didn't add nothing, because it did.
I'm trying to think, like, what does Crystal add that Gold and Silver didn't?
There was the thing with Suicune.
Yes,
There-
we can directly fighting you right off the bat instead of having to go hunt it down was a big one. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I hate the roaming legendaries. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Oh yeah, no, I do too. Don't
That is,
worry.
the,
Yeah.
that is one of the worst things that generation has added.
It's not that I don't like roaming legendaries, it's just I don't like how roaming
For
legendaries
world building
work.
purposes, I get it. You know, they
Yeah,
they
like-
should be able to travel.
In the lore, you can understand why they're roaming.
But as
I
a
just
game
don't
mechanic,
under-
I
I just don't
hate
like
that.
the moment I just enter a zone, oh, you're all the way on the other side of the world now.
That's not good.
Like, it's just the execution of a roaming legendary is what I don't like.
Yeah, like because that was the pain in the ass with Latios and Latias from the Gen 3 games too.
Or the 3 little sprites or whatever they're called, the fairies.
Oh yeah, they did that too, didn't they?
Yeah, no.
Wait,
Yeah, except they were
fairies?
even more annoying with it.
Gen 2 brought that in, and then like every other generation started using that.
Wait, you mean
He means the lake
Guardians?
spirits, and then the land. Then
Only
tornadoes.
Mesprit did, actually.
No, they all did.
No,
Tor-
Urchi and
Tornadus-
Azelf just stated their
Tornadus
case
and
from
Thunders
there.
were limited to only a small handful of routes that they could appear on.
The 2 Pokemon
And
in
then
the
there was
Gen
the
4
sword-
games that did
the
it
swords.
were Mesprit and Cresselia. They were the ones who roamed.
I thought the Swords of Justice were fixed encounters.
I'm
No,
pretty-
they were.
I thought they roamed.
Cobalion was the first one you had to get. He was in the cave where the Axu are.
Yeah,
Which is like-
and then once you got Cobalion, you could get the other two.
Which Virizion was in Pimwheel Forest, and Terrakion was at the Elite Four Victory Road.
Alright, we got Articuno. So there's just Zapdos left. Oh, ow, my leg.
And I like how they based Swords of Justice off the Musketeers. That was a nice touch.
Well, they usually base.
Especially with the fourth one.
I mean, in the later years, they started basing things off of things more often. I mean, everything has some sort of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what was it? It was Kobalion was Athos, Terrakion was Porthos, Varisian was Aramis, and Keldeo was D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan. I love the name D'Artagnan.
It's an awesome name. I would never name my child that, but it's cool.
I'd name my child
But if someone
that.
else named the child that, I'd be okay with it.
Old see, then I could say I have a friend who named their child D'Artagnan. And my
Mhm.
children could grow up having a friend named D'Artagnan.
So the only thing left here is the Zapdos. I'm so close.
Oh,
What'd she say?
she said y'all are dumb.
You're dumb, AJ.
What the hell?
So I'm here, Thunderbird. One, 2, 3. Damn it!
But they get it so perfect. Mine would be all over the place and like so crazy.
That is criminally
How?
good.
With chopsticks.
What are you talking about?
She found this one video where someone's doing like this awesome spiral omelet thing with a pair of chopsticks, and it's one of those things where if you tried to replicate it in real life, you would get a
Fail
Pinterest.
miserably.
Yeah, you would Pinterest nail it. Like maybe experiment with that and see how do.
Fail.
I said experiment. You can fail experiments. No judgment.
Judgment.
So much judgment.
Maybe a little
Judgment.
judgment.
All the judgment.
Y'all
I
wouldn't.
got that exploding omelet fairly well.
Also, y'all wouldn't be saying shit if you've actually had AJ's cooking. It's pretty phenomenal. Yes, seriously.
No, not that.
Oh god, my heart is finally done. I just had to solo the boss of a dungeon because everyone else died. And that was,
Hey, I'm soloing the final boss.
yeah, but, you know, in that
Did you-
game you're supposed to solo.
Did you ever get around to listening to that hawk?
I've been doing the dungeon run mostly.
Hmm.
I've literally been doing the dungeon run. It's
Definitely
10
sounds a bit
floors.
weird, I will say that, Chris.
What'd you say, Deadlock? What'd you say, Deadlock?
I was referring to the thing Chris posted. It sounds a bit weird for why I would expect from the Hawk.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna break down the first one there.
That's great. I should probably turn this on. I should technically have been in bed an hour ago.
Come on, Chris. Why are you staying up so late? You got work in the
Because
morning.
I'm waiting for Zach to finish this fucking game.
I'm doing my best here, man. It just won't get in the ball.
RNG.
I'm lowering its health. I have it paralyzed. I don't know what more you want me to do.
Catch the dinosaur.
Also, I did not tell you to stay up. You're doing this to yourself. You don't blame me.
He's not wrong.
Damn it.
Well, it's paralyzed and it's.
Its health is going to be as low as I can get it.
I mean, you can probably get it.
No, I can't. There's.
Joke's
I've
on
no,
you for not having a mod with false.
Okay, yeah, now you can get it lower.
yeah, I don't have anything to bring it, to guarantee it to bring it to 1.
Well, you don't need it to 1. You just need it in red.
How many mons do you have left?
He's
1, but
reviving.
I have revive, so every turret I'll throw a ball and just use a revive. So at this point, the Tire Ball would be stronger than an Ultra Ball, so just gotta keep throwing those.
Probably.
Yeah, you're much better off with those.
Actually, I'm actually gonna look up the stats on Timer Ball because
I think they're like it's not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I think it caps out after a certain number of turns, but once you're there, I think it's at the very least comparable to an Ultra Ball.
I think it's the highest out of anything at that point.
ball has a ×2 catch rate. A timer ball is number of turns in battle times
Got it.
yada yada yada. A maximum of 4 times at 10 turns.
All right, Chris, you can go to bed now.
So it can actually, so a timer ball can apparently have double the catch rate of a go-to ball.
Well, it must have worked because it worked. Yes, all to the
All
PC.
that gets sent to the PC.
Now I have it on
Alright.
camera that I caught all 6 in the final battle.
Then I will catch you guys later, probably on Monday, because that's my day off.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see you in like a
Whoa.
week.
No, you'll see me in like 4 days.
Also, plot twist. We won.
All right, later.
Bye, Chris.
Later.
Okay, this is hilarious. Someone on BBC News for U.S. intelligence used the UNSC's logo instead for Oni.
So, this whole like last banter kind of makes it seem like there's going to be another one of these games. A little bit. Also, plot twist: these two are the sons of this old dude.
Mm.
Doesn't really mean much. Yeah, so, and the blue guy is not going to be happy with the work, and they're going to be like, "Oh, it's okay." So the blue guy walks off. It seems like he's gonna, you know, basically do this again in the next game, but there is no next game.
Sadness.
Now please stand up. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day we'll revisit the Ouray region. Doubtful, but maybe. And I think this ends the game right here. Yeah.
Whoa!
The clouds clear up, the whirlpool starts to stop.
Best boat, by the way. What the heck?
What? Did it freeze?
Dolphin could not find any yada yada yada. Double click.
Yeah. All my shit just kind of stopped. Wow, what a way for me to end my video, huh?
What did you do?
I minimized it. I don't know what happened. Well. So, let it be known, everything goes back to normal. We got all the shadow Pokemon back. Everyone's... Oh, wait, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Ah, there's... Perfect. We get in time for this final frame of all the people that we've made friends with along the way. And some of them we didn't even meet. And that's it. That's the whole game.
Wow!
Yay!
Woo.
So, fun fact. Not really fun fact, but tip, because I'm not going to do it. When you capture all the shadow Pokemon and purify all their hearts, that is how you will free Lugia from its shadow possession. You cannot purify it any other way. You have to purify everything else first. So yeah.
Imagine if one of these shadow Pokemon escaped.
I mean, technically, 2 of them did.
No, I mean like it left the Ore region altogether.
Well, it wouldn't matter. The shadow thing's independent of that, and it cannot breed.
Like you'd have to like track it down just to get.
You have to track down the one.
It's pain.
Yeah. So we get this little montage of all the Pokemon and certain character models. Robo-Groudon. There's Meowth. Huh. Thank you for being here in the end, guys.
You're welcome.
It was a
I'm
struggle.
in it off the bat myself now.
It was a struggle going through it myself, like by myself.
Later.
Goodbye, Deadlock.
And I'm gonna be here for a little bit.
You can be here through the credits.
Through the credits that I'm not watching.
Oh, there's Zook, and there goes Zook.
Oh man, I'm actually gonna watch.
I'm happy that I caught all 6 at the end, because that is difficult. It's really difficult to do. But I did it. It was me.
There's a nerd. I like Starmie as Pokemon.
I'm just happy I finally got all this done.
Yep. Next up is some other things like Final Fantasy and Funk with his Jizzle Physics hairdo.
Ugh. Hopefully sooner than later, I will, I'll get a new wired controller for this. Or something.
And evil Lugia.
Yep.
So now we begin the post-game stuff, right?
No, I'm not doing the post-game stuff. If anyone watching that sees this wants the post-game stuff, play the game yourself and do that.
Wow.
No.
Such a...
If you want to experience the full game, you should, get the full gameplay for yourself.
Man, Zach, that's a horrible point of view because you could be making millions if you just follow this one simple trick.
Yes, making millions from the one person that watches my things,
Mm-hmm.
which is usually just me that clicks on it.
Yeah, so you just gotta,
Anyway, if you did end up watching this whole series, or any just one episode, or out of anything, thank you for watching. We'll see you in whatever the next project is.
Yes, bother him to play more.
Goodbye.
Bye.